guys, and welcome back to Moto Addictions. In today's video, I just want to start off talking about 70, and then we'll jump into the old 70 motor, because we're going to be working on that today. But I just want to say in a couple earlier videos, if you haven't already watched them, I talk about how I'm going to cut and weld this manifold to make it fit the 70 because it hits the gas tank. But I was looking, and even if I cut it like this out, the top of the throttle, where the throttle goes in, still hits the side of the gas tank. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up buying a new manifold and using this for something else later. And I can't weld this anyway because some subscribers said earlier, and I realized it now, and I was talking to some people and stuff like that. And I really do appreciate those subscribers commenting, so good job, guys. But you can't cut and weld this kind of metal. It literally will just melt, like just like the cast, like the crappy metal. So also, for those of you wondering, even I bolted it on backwards like that, so the carburetor sticks out this way, and it barely touches the gas tank. Like, it rubs against it, so it's not really that big of a deal. But with an air filter on, I only can turn the like that much, and that's it. It's basically straight. You guys are never gonna believe what finally came in. I ordered these forever ago. Yeah, I actually made it in the trash. I'm so impressed with myself. We got ourselves clips, the C clips, with also the washers to put the clutch actually on, because this one's really bent and doesn't fit. And then this C clip is stretched out too open, like it's too wide, and it's also bent as well. So I want some nice clips and stuff on this to keep this together. So if you guys were wondering, if you want to know how to put all this in and the transmission, I do have videos on that, and I'll put them right up here, so you guys can go check them out, just in case you guys are wondering if you're in that part of your engine rebuild. Right, so the first thing we're going to start off with for the rebuild is this gear, but first, let's get some gloves on, so that's better. Alright, so just start here, and just slides on nice and easy. There you go. And then you want to take your C-clip, and there's a groove that it goes in, so you're going to take right here, expand it. Make sure you're wearing eye protection, like so. That spins freely, not rubbing on anything, and it's not coming out. Next, you have your collar and this gear. I should probably mention there is right here there's another little collar that slides on before you put this on, or else you can't get this on. Slip your collar on, slip your gear on, and they mesh. On the back of the clutch, you can see these little teeth right here that go all the way around. Those teeth mesh with these gears right here, the teeth on this gear right here. So if these don't mesh in here, then you're not going to be able to get anything on right here, because you won't have enough threads to get anything on. So when you slip on your clutch, make sure you look back here, make sure they slide on, because then you get more threads right here. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is you want to grab a weird looking washer. I don't know what to call it. And it has, it has grooves in it that grab, there's little divots in there. It grabs the divots, so now it doesn't spin. That's what you want it to do. Then you have another washer, and it says outside. Make sure that side is facing out. Then you grab this. I don't know what to call this. I'm sorry. You want to try and get it started on the threads. Sometimes it can be a pain. Get it started on the threads. Then I like to grab, it's in this little, and just go in those little divots. Work my way around, it's a lot quicker. Until I can't anymore. Do that. Then, if you guys don't have this tool, just go buy it. It's like maybe 10 bucks, Because you always see people and they stick a screwdriver in there and they whack on it. Don't do it. Just go buy the right tool. And because then next time you won't have to buy another one of these. You tighten. And you want this pretty tight because it's spinning really fast. So what I like to do is grab the biggest flathead you can find and stick it in there through both sides, so you can hold this and torque it down so you can get a lot of torque on it. Torque it down nice and good, pretty firmly. And now what you want to do is you want to take the prongs on the outside of that weird looking washer and bend them in to the grooves if you can, or just bend them around to try to hold this in, because that's what they're there for. So get yourself a little flathead, take them, bend them all in. Preferably, if you can, try to get at least one in all of the 4 notches. So next you have this plate and this gasket. So you want to put your gasket on. Alright, so I'm going to have to do this with one hand. So this goes first. I want to make sure everything's connected because there's a little like spring in there. You want to make sure that's in there. There you go. That goes in first. You put your spring on top. You want it facing towards this. And you want the curved part right here. Then you grab, this is called your actuator arm. That slides on right there. Slides on right there. And then when you shift, because this is your shifter rod that goes all the way through. When you shift, it turns this, pushes, so it moves, pushes this, and engages the clutch. That's how that works. So that's completely put together. And then on the back side, well, it's always connected to the case, the cover. It's always connected to the cover, but that is what holds this in from moving around, rattling, falling out. So you put this on, and that's what holds it in. And that's also how you do your clutch adjustment. It's right there, which then moves that. Next, you want to put your gasket on and oil it up if you haven't already. Then take the cover. See, like that, you want to make sure that everything is sealed all the way around so that you can put all your bolts in. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. I hope that you guys learned something, and now you can put your clutch side back together. I am excited to work on the 70, and I was looking at manifolds and stuff, and I can get a shorty custom one for like 35 bucks. So I think I'm just gonna order that. And if you guys are wondering what we're gonna be doing next video, we're either working on 70, doing big red parts and getting them all cleaned up because, I mean, they're beautiful. Or if you guys want me to, we can talk about big red. So tell me what you guys want to see next. You want to see 70, big red, or Model A stuff. But until next time, guys, peace.
Bye.